for the audience. Good afternoon, audience. Good afternoon, Dr. Bates and fellow classmates. I'm going to present on internet addiction. Most of us have heard about the game of Fortnite. I like the game myself personally, and so I introduced it to my younger brother. He quickly got obsessed with the game though, leaving all his responsibilities behind. He put on risk his whole semester, including his water polo season he cares so much for. Teenagers not only spend so much time playing the game of Fortnite, but they also watch YouTubers play the game, and this incites the teenagers to play and record while they are playing. That is the ultimate path of addiction, and it shows that when technology is not used correctly, it can bring problems to the student, the family, and even to the classroom. It is necessary for parents to stay up to date with their children's technology, not prohibiting their use of the internet, but helping them and teaching them how to use it efficiently and safely. I will discuss the problem of teenagers developing internet addiction, followed by a set of solutions parents can use to tackle this issue. So let's jump into it. The problem is teenagers overuse the internet and do not know how to manage the time they use. And this only brings trouble down this path. According to Current Psychology, March 29, 2019, when students have started using the internet too much, there is a negative effect on their school performance, daily routines, developing weak time management, as well as emotional and behavioral problems. The internet has positive and negative effects on teenagers. The negative effects usually outgrow the positive effects because teenagers are not capable of self-control. They do not have good time management, resulting in more negative effects. According to PR Newswire, May 18, 2018, 77% of parents think their teenagers are getting distracted by the internet, but only 36% decide to engage in daily arguments with their teenagers about their device use. So, seeing the severity of the problem, this is what families can do to intervene on this issue. The solution is to measure the severity of the problem. Depending on that, parents can decide which route they want to take. In most cases, therapy or counseling will not be necessary. Once it's clear that the first measures did not work, it is suggested to move into therapy. As a first measure, parents should talk to their teenagers about their use of internet and technologies, followed by a plan where teenagers should be able to negotiate the conditions of the plan being set. The teen should be able to set some conditions. This is where parents either agree or disagree with it. And they keep negotiating until both parties are satisfied. There's a great solution parents can use to tackle this issue. It will reduce arguments and bad moments among the family. According to Education Week, May 9, 2019, since the problem was being carried into the classrooms, Nick Fisher, a science teacher at Fort North High School, reportedly placed a plastic vein at the front of the room for phones that had been taken away. Now, that is a great way to impede students from getting distracted during class. The teacher should also note the student's reaction once the phone has been taken away. If the student gets nervous, combative, or simply cannot focus afterward, that is a cause for concern, and the teacher should report that right away. According to the CRC Health website, in more severe cases, these are some of the therapies that can help a teenager that has been struggling with internet addiction. Cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, dialectical behavioral therapy, or DBT, equine therapy, expressive arts therapy, individual therapy, group therapy, and family therapy. Now that we understand how to come up with a solution for this type of problem, I will continue by sharing an example of my own. Shortly after my parents realized the tremendous changes my brother was going through, they decided to confiscate the console under the condition of giving it back once all his homework was done. They said that he can play as much as he wants, as long as it does not affect his sleeping schedule. At first, my brother was doing good, but a couple days later, he started to lose his temper again and stopped following the conditions of the agreement. After that, my mother decided to personally talk to him about the consequences if he kept going down this path. Thankfully, my brother was smart enough to realize that it was time to cooperate. He believed that if he started going to therapy, he wouldn't be able to play at all. Any questions?
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Which therapy is more effective for this kind of problem?
There's no doubt that family therapy is the most effective one in this case. As I said earlier, parents should be able to talk to their teenagers about their use of the internet and setting up an agreement. Now, this can be done with the help of a professional in therapy. That's why family therapy should be the best one in this case. This is a type of problem that can be solved as a family. When the family is together, there's nothing more strong than when a family is together. So, family therapy will be the best option and the most effective one in this type of case.
Thank you.
So, in order to avoid internet addiction, it is necessary for parents to stay up to date with their children's technology. Parents and families should be able to have family time during lunch, during dinner. After they're done eating, they should be able to talk, ask about how their life is going, how everything's going, how they're feeling, what are they thinking, how's school going. There's a lot to talk about. Many parents might believe that when I say ask about your kid's life, get into their lives, that might be a violation of their privacy. On the total contrary, when parents ask about their kid's life, by doing this, the parents shows interest in their life. By not just doing everything they do, paying the bills. When they ask the kid about their life, the kid is able to see, oh, my dad cares about me. Why wouldn't I tell them what's going on in school? So kids are more prone to opening up to you when you talk to them and you care about them. So parents, stay up to date with your children's technology, ask about their life, keep up with them. Thank you. Goodbye, audience.
Bye.